It's my mother-in-law. She worked 40 hours a week too at the same company for 32 years, and she was union, and then she got brain tumors and she lost her health insurance because if you're not working, you're going to lose your health insurance, and then Medicaid and Medicare kick in. Every single person is one tragedy away from having to be on Medicaid and Medicare. You're one brain tumor, one car accident, and for you specifically, looking at you, I can tell you're one heart attack away from needing Medicaid and Medicare. Now, I know that you think everybody that's on them is lazy illegals, but guess what? One day you're gonna need it and you're not gonna have it. And it's not you that's paying everything. It's people like me, the younger generation, that are paying for that for you, for her. Now, thank God that she had successful children that can subsidize her way of life, because Medicare and Medicaid, it don't cover it all. You're going to be in poverty forever, and you're going to lose your house, you're going to lose your home, you're going to lose everything that you ever worked for, and you're going to have to move in with your kids. So I hope that you have fucking rich kids, because you just made that little tiny entitlement that you're going to need fucking smaller. I would like people like you to think of the future. You're going to need it. For you, it's probably going to be a couple years, all right? Because I could tell you've probably been eating butter and fried chicken for the last 20 years.
Did you guys see that woman talking about her father getting kicked out of the nursing home? Well, apparently the nursing homes are kicking out their Medicare patients. And she was like, why would they do that? And everyone in the comments was like, honey, this is what you voted for. This is Medicare cuts. This is the big, beautiful bill. And she was like, no, that's not it. Yes, it is. I work in skilled nursing. 90% of the residents that are in there, they are Medicare patients. These buildings stay open because of Medicare. They will close down. They will not care for your aging parents and grandparents for free. They will send them home to you. You will have to quit your job and stay home and take care of them. That means you're going to have to be the caregiver for your father, your husband, your kids. You're going to have to quit your job. You're going to do all this on half the income for your household. This economy is going to suffer greatly when these places start closing down. This is one of the reasons, this is the main reason why I did not want to rely on the U.S. for my income while I'm living abroad. The economy here is bound to crash. When you cut Medicare like that and these places close, a lot of people are going to lose their jobs. The dollar is going to suffer. There is no forethought with these people. They have no idea what is happening.
My medication, it runs $20,000 a month without insurance. I make $800 a month. Oh, that will kill me. That would kill my friends. That would kill millions of people in this country if they lose their health care.
Hi guys, this is Tiana and you're watching Tiana's React. So the MAGA crowd is screaming right now, and here is why. Imagine having all Medicare all these years totally free, you didn't pay a dime, then suddenly, under Trump's policies, you are slapped with bills so outrageous you can't even believe your eyes. That's the nightmare MAGAs are facing today. The very same people who cheered, who waved their red hats and screamed Trump 2024 are now the ones crying the loudest. Because the free ride is over. It's over, guys. Their Medicare has been cut and they are left with shocking costs they never expected. Well, let's dive in and see people's opinions to this, guys.
Well, Trump and MAGA are throwing your grandma or your grandpa out on the streets if they are in assisted living. That's what this bill is going to do. Because of Medicaid covers assisted living and long-term care in nursing homes for a lot of these seniors that are living there. And so this bill is going to slash $1 trillion from Medicaid, kick millions of people off of it. Nursing homes are going to close. Seniors that are living in nursing homes because they have dementia or because they can't care for themselves are going to be out on the streets. And you can thank Trump and MAGA because they're evil and they don't care about seniors and they don't care about children. And I know this is what's going to happen because of the work that I do. A lot of people say to me, no, it's Medicare that covers nursing home assisted living. No, it's not Medicare, it's Medicaid that covers assisted living and nursing homes for those seniors. And so, but Medicare is getting cut too. Oh, and food stamps for children, that's going to be cut. So MAGA, the party that likes to say they're Christians, you're not. You're not. You hate seniors and children and disabled people and vets because it's going to impact those groups the most. I don't know. I don't think you can ever say that you are a patriot and be MAGA or support Trump. But anywho, Trump is throwing your grandma on the street, so you should call him up and thank him.
We are already seeing hardworking Americans be affected by Donald Trump slashing to Medicare. This is crazy. Everyone needs to hear the story of Ron. He's a senior citizen who is on Medicare, and until recently, his allergy treatments have been covered fully. But now, each time he goes to get his treatment, he gets 2 bills each for $481. Keep in mind, this is a treatment that is essential to his health. Look at this.
Getting injections between Medicare and my secondary, I didn't have to pay anything. The last 2 injections I got, which is every 6 weeks, I received a bill for $481 each time.
He goes on to say he gets 2 shots every time he gets his treatment once every 6 weeks, and he gets a $481 bill for each one. All of this is happening because Republicans pushed through the big, beautiful bill which takes away healthcare coverage from senior citizens like Ron here to give massive tax cuts to billionaires like Elon Musk. They told the working class that cutting these programs would put more money into our pockets, but if you ask Ron here, I guarantee he doesn't think that that's the case. In reality, they just want to shift the burden onto us so the billionaires can walk away with even more money. All of the money they take away from Medicare is money that could have been used to keep someone safe, healthy, and alive. Republicans take away from people like Ron here and give more money to billionaires despite the fact that these billionaires already pay less taxes than nurses and firefighters.
So MAGA, you got what you wanted. Our researchers, our doctors, all the people who do research for science to try and figure out these horrible diseases that humans have, everywhere in the world is asking them to come to their countries. You people don't understand what brain drain is. Brain drain. When a country does not have enough doctors, researchers, and scientists, the country goes to hell. The people become sick. There is no one to take care of them. Canada is asking all the nurses and doctors, come to Canada. Who the hell is going to take care of you? You're going to sit in an emergency room for 6, 7, 8 hours? Then you get into the bed in the emergency room and you wait 6, 7, 8 hours for a doctor to see you? Is this what you wanted? Oh, forget rural America. You're all just going to pass away because there won't be any hospitals. Is this what you wanted, MAGA? Yeah, you want the whole system to blow up? Well, the system is going to blow up. You don't see the effects yet, but wait. I'm sure that young Bubba won't get a broken foot. He won't get meningitis. He won't get chickenpox, smallpox, whatever pox, gonorrhea, syphilis. All of these diseases, none of them have gone anywhere. They're still here in the United States, every single one of them. And when you have done running out all the people who have any education because you have none, you're going to be fucked.
We're in California's District 22, a rural community in the state's Central Valley. This district voted for Trump for the first time in 2024, but now his policies threaten one of the benefits people here rely on the most.
It bothers me when people like Elon Musk say that people on those programs are the parasite class. It's just cruel.
Do you know anyone personally who voted for President Trump but depends on benefits like Medicaid?
Oh yeah. I know a lot of people.
Trump promised a lot of things. I thought it will be more family values and those programs that we really need here.
One of those promises was to protect Medicaid, which 67% of people in this district rely on. It's the largest percentage of any district in the entire country.
Can you guarantee that Medicare, Medicaid will not be touched?
Yeah, I mean, I have said it so many times, we're not going to touch it.
But his administration just proposed an $880 billion cut to Medicaid over the next 10 years. So we wanted to come here to find out how people are feeling about Trump and his administration's decision that could have a huge impact on one of the benefits they rely on the most. One resident who would be impacted by Medicaid cuts is 64-year-old Irma Arredondo, who voted for Trump in 2024. Irma has several chronic health issues, including type 1 diabetes. She's also a full-time caregiver for her daughter, who has cerebral palsy, and her sister, who has Turner's syndrome.
Valerie have her medication for her seizures. She needs care everything. And I just give massage to her hands, to her legs. I stay with her until she falls asleep.
Sounds like you take really good care of her.
Oh, and my baby is my dog.
So you, your sister Irene, and your daughter Valerie, you're all on Medicaid. And how important is Medicaid for your family?
Can you imagine? We live on a daily basis with sicknesses. This is for the cholesterol too. This is also for my blood pressure.
So Medicaid pays for all of it?
Yes.
If you didn't have Medicaid, how much would this cost you? How much money?
Oh, thousands maybe.
Thousands. And that's just for you?
That's for me.
Not for your daughter? Not for your sister?
No. The medicine that my daughter takes for seizures, I won't be able to afford it. So we feel hopeless if those cuts come, you know. What we're going to do.
Irma was a farm worker for more than a decade. She believes that some of her and her children's health issues can be linked to the pesticides she was exposed to while working in the fields.
When I was pregnant with my child, I was working in the field. I remember it was this little airplane and sprayed us. But when my baby born, the doctor just said, "Uh-oh, something's missing." And when he gave me my baby don't have her arm.
So with these risks that you and your community face in agriculture, and then to have the system threaten to take away your health insurance, to take away protection, how does it make you feel?
Like I told you, I feel like this tapping nuts in the back, you know. But why? Why when we put food on their tables? You know that we risk our health. Look at me right now. Look at me how many sicknesses that I have. The COPD, I didn't have COPD at that time. We got all in the fields. Where else?
We're seeking permanent income tax cuts all across the board.
The $880 billion in Medicaid cuts proposed in President Trump's budget will help pay to permanently extend his 2017 tax cuts.
The largest tax breaks would go to the wealthiest individuals. Are those your values?
No, that's not right. ¿Por qué van a hacer tanto recorte? Sí, tanto recorte. ¿En dónde lo van a poner ese dinero? ¿Dónde?
In the last election, who did you vote for?
I feel embarrassed to tell you that before years, all the years back, since I got my citizenship, I said I was a Democrat, but then in these last elections I voted as a Republican. Why? Because I'm against abortion. Para mí la palabra conservador es tener valores. Like I grew up with values, you know, con las enseñanzas de mis padres.
Family values.
Family values.
Irma isn't the only one in District 22 who feels betrayed by the administration's plan to gut Medicaid.
The only people that are hurting are the poor people that really need the stuff. Elon Musk doesn't need it, Trump doesn't need it, and billionaires don't need it.
They're making out big time with this, but they're hurting people in the process.
District 22's representative is David Valadeo, a Republican who voted in favor of the budget resolution to cut Medicaid, after initially voicing concerns about how potential cuts to social programs could affect his constituents. If just 2 Republicans vote no on the final legislation, they could stop Medicaid from being cut.
The folks in this district have voted for him because he, in the past, has been able to stand up against his party. But now he's really stuck between a rock and a hard place because it seems as if the Trump administration is going to really ask for loyalty from him and for him to play ball on every single issue, not just the issues that play well in this district. And so that might mean that they expect him to vote for things that are going to hurt his constituents directly.
So this is betrayal at the highest level, from free Medicare to paying through the nose, all thanks to the man they thought was their savior. Now, MAGAs are furious, but the damage is already done. What do you think, guys? Is this payback or is it really tragedy? Well, if you've made it this far, thank you for watching. Do well to like, share, and of course, subscribe to support the channel. Till next time.